Across the United Kingdom, reports of unexplained aerial phenomena persist, often clustered around zones of specific interest.
This framework governs our inquiry into all reported phenomena.
5 confirmed clusters of observational reports, all exhibiting similar atmospheric displacement and radar signatures. Establishing a baseline of ordinary aerial phenomena, from mythology to modern telemetry, is always the first, most crucial step. Crucially, all eyewitness testimony must be divorced from speculation and cross-referenced against verifiable ground truths.
What counts as a pattern? The data suggests that terrain and seasonal wind factors cannot be dismissed as purely coincidental.
The methodology remains constant. Locate, verify, and contextualize.
The first cluster of reports consistently localized to this precise, isolated area.
This precise location, designated hotspot #1, represents the confluence of 3 independent radar.
The initial report pinpointed this specific geodetic marker, not for its historical significance, but for its The initial report pinpointed an anomalous energy signature, a precise geographic locus that contradicts all recorded air traffic.
Hotspot 1, coastal cliffs. The persistence of local myth often dictates the placement of modern phenomena.
The initial data point highlights a persistent signature in the immediate vicinity of this desolate stretch of coastline.
The recorded thermal signatures provided a clean trajectory, but one without any conventional explanation for its erratic lateral movements.
The initial telemetry correlating multiple set streams registered a distinct, rapid traversal pattern.
Comparing the known air traffic against the anomalous signature reveals a critical discrepancy in both velocity and altitude.
The objective assessment of visibility, a baseline requirement before factoring human variables.
For nearly 3 hours, the anomaly tracked the coastline with impossible precision, only to...
Even in this isolation, the pattern of reports remains eerily consistent.
Even in this isolation, the raw data suggested a consistent vector, a silent confirmation that required no further dialogue.
It is here, in these desolate, isolated moorlands, that the frequent...
These geological anomalies provided a natural anchor point for triangulation, linking the eyewitness accounts directly to the physical environment.
Analysis of the immediate area suggests a compelling divergence between localized magnetic field fluctuations and witness testimony at this precise point.
The documented history of the area often provides a baseline for localized phenomena.
These areas, geographically isolated and often prone to significant weather anomalies, present unique challenges. The area around Hotspot 2 presented a persistent, if inconsistent, signature.
Analysis of the residual atmospheric refraction suggests a fleeting discontinuity, inconsistent with known meteorological phenomena.
Across the breadth of Hotspot 2, the variables remain stubbornly consistent.
The convergence of multiple, independent sensor readings from this region warrants further, intensive analysis.
Initial analysis of the radar returns suggests an anomaly consistent with a non-traditional flight profile.
Analysis of this sector indicated repeated, non-ballistic transit paths converging on this specific location.
While the radar signature was fleeting, the subsequent magnetic residue was precisely focused here, across this narrow corridor of old growth. Point 3 represents a nexus of archival reports, all converging on this precise, isolated geographic signature. Historical accounts often categorize these phenomena as fairy lights or will-o'-the-wisps.
Even after sundown, Hotspot 3 remains electromagnetically active.
designated airspace.
Hotspot 3's primary data signature indicates atmospheric obstruction consistent with low-level marine stream, complicating.
The raw data, taken 7 years apart, consistently indicates a spike in anomalous energy signatures precisely at this coordinate.
Hotspot 3, the location corroborated by all 3 independent witnesses.
The area around Hotspot 3 registered anomalous energy signatures for 72 consecutive hours.
Patterns of unidentified aerial activity.
Early data acquisition confirms a significant, localized electromagnetic fluctuation.
The ancient signposts, often cited in local folklore, frequently correlate with the documented.
The juxtaposition of myth and data is crucial here.
Hotspot 4 is where historical record and modern observation intersect, yet the empirical evidence remains frustratingly static.
These locations defy simple classification, but they demand rigorous scrutiny.
The critical feature of Hotspot 4 was the temporal correlation between the anomalous track data and the
While the locals claim ancient energies,
The proximity of these ancient structures to the recorded incidents introduces a crucial variable, whether even at sites of entrenched historical belief. We must let the data lead the investigation.
The location remained consistent with the historical trajectory, now designated as our 4th pivotal zone.
These events consistently occur in locations characterized by low population density and specific, known geological markers. The consistency of regional reports suggests a deeply rooted, yet unverified, cultural phenomenon.
These remote, low-population sectors frequently emerge as focal points.
The data sets, divorced from witness testimony, suggested only an anomaly in controlled airspace. Comparative analysis against known terrestrial craft reveals significant geometric and velocity discrepancies in the visual track data from Hotspot 5.
Atmospheric conditions were marginal. The fidelity of the visual data remained the chief analytical hurdle at Hotspot 5.
And for a fleeting moment, the raw data from Hotspot #5 seemed to confirm the persistent anecdotal consistency of the event.
Geolocation analysis suggested that whatever passed overhead, its origin point remains untraceable against terrestrial benchmarks. The 5th contact location offered a unique challenge in data corroboration.
The correlation between the sightings and areas of distinct geological transition is statistically significant.
The initial noise is overwhelming, yet when the clustering algorithm is applied, a clear, statistical bias begins to emerge.
Methodology demands the rigorous, immediate elimination of all conventional explanations before the introduction of novel hypotheses.
The raw data suggests.
Despite comprehensive analysis, these distinct incidents still resist conventional explanation.
Respect for the environment, for privacy, and for the methodology of verification remains paramount.
The next piece of the puzzle often resides in the quietest, most unremarkable places.
verification is a 3-step process: location, observation, submission.
investigation into these remote locations continues.
The investigation remains open, pending further analysis of the recorded spectral data. The coordinates remained consistent over the 7-minute observation window.